I hope you all are well. My dog also hopes you all are well. Bella, y'all, this girl walked in our cabana, proceeds to walk past all of us, and goes to pick up one of our towels in my car, and I'll go to start it, and all I hear is hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joya and this is Cash Money Budgets. In today's video, I'm going to be stuffing the second week of July. I get paid every 7th and 22nd of the month, and I split those checks in half so that I can budget weekly, and it works so much better for me and my lifestyle. First of all, hey y'all. It's been a while, right? I was supposed to only be gone for a weekend, and even in that weekend I had the last video that went up scheduled to run while I was gone, so that technically I wouldn't miss any time. But yeah, it's been like 2 weeks now. So hey, how are you all doing? I hope you all are well. My dog also hopes you all are well. Bella, I am going to be stuffing $489 today. I'm not going to be counting it because I have a lot to catch y'all up on, but I did count it and it's $489. So first of all, I got my baby back. For those of you who are new, which thank you guys for subscribing. Hi newbies. Thank you for those of you who have been shouting me out in your videos, and I do appreciate it. And this is, you know, to hold me accountable, and this is really turning into a hobby, but also subscribers are good, right? Subscribers are nice. I like connecting with you all. So hello to all my newbies, and also hey to the people who have been here with me since I started. It's 34 of you all. It's pretty cool. But anyway, this was the cash wallet that I started out with initially, and then I had a complaint about it being a little bit too thick here, so I ended up getting a different wallet, which is this one, and it actually is almost the same size. You know, it's not as bulky, but I don't like it compared to what this offered. This has a ton more card slots, you know, different places I could put things, and it has a zipper that I can put my coins. This did not. It only has 3. I mean, it has these here, but I didn't like it. So my mom actually, I ended up giving this to my mom when I got this one because orange is one of her favorite colors. But then she didn't like how small this was as her cash wallet, so she ended up getting what is this, an A6 binder for her cash wallet. And I was like, oh, so I can have my baby back, because I was about to get another one of these in black so that we wouldn't confuse our wallets. But it's mine again now, and I'm going to cherish her. I'm going to treat her better. So I am going to take these out because it's hard for me to stuff that the way that this kind of like lays. So fun is getting skipped. Groceries is getting 30. How was everybody's 4th of July? How was your holiday weekend, of the long weekend? I hope some of you were able to get the Monday off before. I took it off because that was the day that we were coming back from Vegas. I drove. It was a road trip. I live in Arizona, so about a 4-hour drive, which wasn't too bad. Next is giving, and it is getting $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I hope everybody had a great and safe holiday. We don't really celebrate it, so we didn't really do too much. Just kind of lounged around and enjoyed having a day off. Next, nails is getting skipped. Spending is getting 10, and I haven't been stuffing this one, y'all, just because I don't know why I haven't been stuffing it. So I'm gonna get in the habit of stuffing this again, and it's gonna get $10 this week. And I need to use this $5 gift card at Target, so I might do some shopping this weekend. We'll see. I mean, $5 isn't a lot, but it's better than that, right? So Vegas, y'all, it was so fun. We had a good time. Oh my gosh. So Saturday morning we left about 9:30, I think. We were originally trying to leave about 8:30, but we didn't end up leaving about 9:30. I had coins, but I already put it in my piggy bank here. So next is going to be my revolving funds binder. So yeah, we left for Vegas about 9-ish, and we got there roughly around 1, I believe. So I went with a very good friend of mine and her 2 cousins. Her sister was supposed to go. My friend's sister was supposed to go, but she was not able to go, and they asked me to go back in March. So I was like, absolutely, how much? I'm there. So rent is going to be getting $150. So we got there and her cousin's room was ready, but ours wasn't. So I was like, that's fine. We'll just hang out in y'all's room until ours is ready. We ended up walking the strip to get something to eat. Internet is going to get 44. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So by the time we got back to the hotel, our room was ready. We stayed at the Park Engine Grand, which is the same hotel that Usher was in. We ended up getting a package to stay there for 2 nights, and it came with kind of like a VIP access entry to the concert, which was Saturday evening. So when we got back to the hotel, took a nap, got up, got ready. It was really convenient that the concert was in the same hotel that we were in. We got some really close seats, you guys. I did not know. I was not aware, but they were really good. And we picked the seats when we reserved it back in March, but again, wasn't really paying attention. I thought we were going to be like high up in the nosebleeds, y'all. We were in section 200. The floor, I believe that was section 100. So we were just one up from the floor. I'm gonna put some footage in so y'all can see. It was amazing. The cell phone is getting 22. Another artist that I didn't know that I needed to see, and I'm ready to go back. I'm like, when can I get back in that thing? It was really good. He's a great artist. His catalog is amazing. Was able to sing along with everything, and then just kind of forgot all the songs that he has. It's like his catalog goes deep. So cell phone now has 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66. Great concert. We actually, with our package, we also were able to get free entry to the after party, and each one of us got 3 free drink tickets. But again, it was a long day for me too, because I had to drive, and we were like, well, let's just see what the line is going to be like, and if it's ridiculous, then we'll just go to bed. And it was ridiculous, and we went to bed. So personal is going to be getting skipped. Self-care is getting $40. So the next day we reserved a cabana at the pool, which was a first for me, and I am spoiled now, and I feel like I have to do it every time I go now. Household is going to be getting $5. So we reserved it, and we pretty much had it for the whole day. We had to check in, I believe it was between 9 or 11. So my friend's cousin, she was able to get up early enough to get down there and get like our wristbands, and then we were able to kind of take our time getting ready for the day. Date night is getting skipped, as well as pets. And I originally budgeted for $3 for miscellaneous, but it's not going in there anymore. So that is going to be it for this binder. I'm going to get into seeking funds. So yeah, we were able to take our time getting ready. We ended up having breakfast in the hotel, which was really nice as well. The food was amazing. The service was amazing. It's called Primrose. So we had breakfast there. Cart maintenance is getting $5. So now it has 15. And then we actually went back up to the room to change into our swim attire and went out to the pool for a few hours. We were able to use, so we had a $150 food and beverage credit that we could also use for the cabana. I forgot to do my trackers. Ugh, I hate when I do that because I sometimes get confused. But anyway, Christmas is next, and it is getting 100. Oh, I'm sorry, 100. I wish it's getting $16. So 10, 15, 16, and it has $100 in the bank. 50, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4. I started putting my placeholders in the back because I feel like I can get it in and out easily. I've been struggling lately with putting it back in, and I feel like with it being in the back, I don't struggle as much. So what was I saying? I was saying that we had $150 food and beverage credit that we could also use for the cabana. So we all were able to get like 2 drinks. We were able to get some food. We got like some wings and fries, it was really good. Service was amazing. The pool was not too crowded. They had a DJ, but the music wasn't too loud, so we were able to talk and not have to yell at one another. Emergency is going to be getting $10. Oh, and I now have $1,300 in my high yield savings account. So we now have $1,100, $200, $300, and $10 in emergency. I decided that I am going to bring my goal down from $2,000 to $1,500 because of the vacation that I have in September. I'm getting to that because that $400 that I had saved, I didn't use all of it, but I'm getting to that, y'all. I'm getting to that. Gifts. So this is where I'm putting that $3 from miscellaneous. So I originally had $4 for gifts, so now we're gonna do $7. Oh shoot! Wait. Giving was not supposed to get $5 in singles. Giving was supposed to get $5 bill. Every time, y'all. Every time. One of these days it's gonna be a smooth video where there are no hiccups, but I'm also running my mouth and not paying attention. So gifts is going to be getting $7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So gifts now has 20, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And the reason I did that is because I was my sister's birthday is on the 31st of July, and so I was just kind of breaking it down so that by Monday it'll have $50. But she's going to be in Vegas next week, so I want to give her some money while she's in Vegas versus when she gets back. You know, she can have a couple of drinks on me. So I'm gonna budget $5 for this next pay, so then that'll be $50 and that'll be ready to go for her. So anyway, cabana was nice, food, drinks were nice. The only thing was, y'all, we were all in the pool, so we put our stuff in the safe. we all got in the pool, and we're all coming out of the pool so that we can order our stuff. And so there's four of us, and I'm walking in the cabana, and I peep from the corner of my good eye. No, I'm saying I peep out of the corner of my left eye. There's an extra body, and so she's coming in the cabana, and I thought it was one of the servers because we had two servers helping us while we were there that day. So I'm thinking that it was maybe another person helping us because she had what looked like to be kind of like a tablet, but then I looked up at her face and I was like, you was over there in the pool with us. Y'all, this girl walked in our cabana, proceeds to walk past all of us, and goes to pick up one of our towels. And I was like, excuse me, those are ours. And she kind of was like, oh, I'm sorry, and then walked out. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? Who are you? Where did you come from? Have you no manners? Like, even I could see if she was like, hey, excuse me, is it okay if I can take one of your towels? Because we had plenty, but not you come up in there like you belong here with us. Girl, you don't go. Y'all, I kid you not, I cannot make this up at all. It was so bizarre. Yeah. So I kind of dwelled on that for a little bit, then I was like, okay, whatever. But this does not belong to you, and you know that this is a reserved space, ma'am. So, vacation. I had saved up $400 for that Vegas trip. I had a total of $280 left over, and a lot of it has to do with the $150 food and beverage credit. Also, Vegas has huge serving, so we were sharing what we could because we didn't have a refrigerator in our hotel, which was what it was. But we didn't have a refrigerator, so we were like, well, while we're out and eating, we want to obviously eat enough, but not too, get too much where we're wasting food and money. So we shared a lot, and then brought a bottle of Ciroc. So we had alcohol in our hotel. So I had $280 left over. Right? I'm gonna rerun all the way back to Saturday morning. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm getting in my car. It's loaded up. I was gonna go run it through the car wash really quickly and then get some gas and then head to pick up my friend and then meet at her cousin's house because she was closer to the freeway that we needed to get to Vegas. I'll get in my car and I'll go to start it, and all I hear is y'all. So I put my foot off the brake, and I kind of just sat there, and I tried it again, and it would not start. Mind you, I've gotten an oil change by now. I think I went almost 3 weeks prior to get an oil change because I didn't want to get it too soon. I wanted to be able to, drive it around before getting on the road because I don't drive it. I work from home. And then I also went and got my tires balanced and rotated. Nobody said anything to me about my battery. It was dead. But, thankfully my mom and I, we actually prayed before I got in the car. Just, for traveling grace and mercies. And so I went in the house and I was like, well, God answered that prayer very quickly. My car won't start. And so she was like, all right, well, you got to use my car. And we had kind of already were trying to decide about me using her car versus mine anyway. So my mindset was, all right, this is what we're gonna do. I wasn't stressed, I wasn't overwhelmed, I wasn't anxious. It was like, she was like, we'll just deal with it when you get back. And I was like, well, what you gonna drive? But my grandparents, they literally live one house away from us and they have 2 vehicles. So she was like, what do you mean, what am I gonna do? You're the one who's driving to Vegas. What do you mean? So you need this more than I do. So I thought that was such a blessing. So that $280 went towards the car battery. I really wanted to put it back in here so that that could go towards the Vegas September trip. But I didn't have to touch my emergency. I didn't have to put anything on my, well, I did put it on my credit card, but I was able to, pay it back in the cash that I had saved up from my vacation. So that's why we're back at $15. I hope that wasn't too long-winded. So vacation is getting, it was originally getting 75, but it's going to get 55 today. So we have 50, 65, 70 in vacation. But yeah, so that's why I'm so glad that I'm doing this, and I started this when I started it, and I'm also glad that I over budgeted. I knew that $400 was going to be more than enough, so I'm just glad that I'm doing this, because if I wasn't doing this, then I would have been stressing about where that money's going to come from, how I'm going to pay it, because it wasn't an expense that I thought that I needed. So yeah. And then savings, we are getting into a savings challenge. Last week I did stuff an extra $10 in here. So we're gonna do another $10, and I'm gonna color this in off screen because I did not prepare myself with my marker. It's downstairs and I'm not gonna go get it. So we now have $100, $20, and $30 to go towards my $500 deductible. And then, so the $20 that I was going to put into vacation, I am going to be putting into my giving, because I have a laser appointment on Tuesday, and I want to use that as an additional tip. Actually, no, that I was originally going to put $20 in there, but then I just remembered the experience that I had last time, and I need to talk to them. They burned me, and they've been very, very good, but I told them that it was too hot, and they burned me in an area where, yeah. So I am actually going to break this down using the gifts. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to put that in there. And I'm just going to do $10. Yeah, I didn't have a good experience last time, and I'm only a few months away from being done. I'm in like the maintenance. I'm in maintenance right now. They've been awesome, but they messed up really bad last time, and I'm about to tell them about themselves when I go on Tuesday. So they might not even get this 10, depending on how the response is, because yeah, I'm gonna speak up for myself. The reason why I haven't said anything earlier than that is because it healed very quickly. But yeah, so now so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this $10. Where do I want to put this $10? I'm gonna put this $10 in I'll put it in miscellaneous for now, because technically I don't have a spot for it. And then I have, what do I have left here? 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So with my gas, I budget for it, but I have not been taking money out of the bank and putting in an envelope, because I use my credit card to pay for my gas. However, the past few times that I filled up, I have not been using $60 worth of gas. I've been using about 50, and that money is kind of getting lost in the shuffle with my bills that I keep in my checking account, because the only bills, the bills that I'm stuffing in here are the bills that I pay towards my mom. So since I have to get cash out anyway, I was like, I'll just stuff those. But all my other bills, I don't stuff. They are in my budget, but I don't take it out just to put it back in. Just for me, y'all. Don't come for me if y'all do it. But for me, it just doesn't make sense for me to do that. However, I want to start stuffing my gas so that if I do have any rollover, I can put it where it needs to go. So $60 is, so I budgeted $30 last week, and I budgeted $30 for this week. I am going to the gas station tomorrow after I get back from my laser appointment. I did not put it in here. I want to make a envelope. I just haven't made it yet. I want to make an envelope for it and put it in this revolving funds binder. But since I did not make that envelope yet, I am going to use my mom's old envelope for here. Let me go grab it and then just use that in here for the meantime. And then I'm hoping that I still have some left over so that I can kind of, I don't know, I'm ready to have some rollover. After the past 2 weeks of not being able to release stuff, I'm like, I need some rollover. So I'll just put this in the back, and that'll be there for now. Alright, so we're done. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that I was able to catch you all up on what's been going on with me. I hope you all are well. I hope you all are having a great week. I wish you so much success in your journey. Stay focused. Your journey is not going to look like other people's journey. Have a great week, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Peace.